Good morning to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So as we all know, from Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning, we come up with the Hindu analysis. Today is 18th March and today is actually Monday. Am I audible? मेरी आवाज आ रही है? Okay. So let's discuss this important article. The big beneficiaries claim inability to reveal poll bond donor details. So this is actually related with the electoral bonds, and I hope you are aware for the past 1 week it has been very much in the news because recently there is an order by the Supreme Court regarding electoral bonds. So we will be discussing about this, the main article. So I hope you are aware. First, you should know that on 15th February, the Supreme Court passed an order that the 5 judgments said, bench of Supreme Court said that electoral bond is unconstitutional. Why? Because it was actually it concealed, or you can say it hide the name of the person who is donating to which political party, right? So it was against transparency, and that is why the Supreme Court has decided to actually declare it unconstitutional. Now, when on 15th February the judgment came, the Supreme Court gave some time. Okay, I think as far as I remember, 21 days time was given to SBI, because SBI issues the electoral bonds, to reveal all the information. So who has purchased the electoral bond, the date, the number, these things, and which political party has got how much. Okay, so these were the things that SBI was supposed to actually reveal it. So we are not going too much in detail. Then a lot of things happen. So finally, the SBI actually revealed this. This is electoral bond, which is generally in actually this in the denomination of 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, like that. You can buy the electoral bond and then give it to the political party concerned. Now, so these are some of the top buyers of, you can say, electoral bond, or you can say top donors to political party, political parties through electoral bond. Okay, so once the the name got revealed, so the highest donor is actually Future Gaming and Hotel Services Private Limited, 1368 crore. Then Megha Engineering Infrastructure Limited, 966 crore. Then Quick Supply Chain, 410 crore. Then Haldia Energy Limited, 375 crore. And also Vedanta, 399 crore, 224 crore. SL Mining Industries. Okay, so these are some of the companies. Actually, Bharti Airtel 198. आप देख सकते हो. So these are actually some of the top 10 companies, you can say. Top 10 donors. Top 10 donors through electoral bond. Okay, this was actually revealed by SBI. Now, the next is which are the beneficiaries, and okay, which political party has got the highest. So if you see it, so the BJP has got 6,000 something crore. So this is actually taken from money control. So the electoral bonds in cash. So the BJP has got 6,000 something crore. The second is Trinamool Congress, 1,600 crore. Then Congress, Indian National Congress, 1,400 crore. Then Bharati BRS from Telangana, it has got 1,200 crores. And Biju Janata Dal, 775 crore. So these are actually the beneficiaries. And the political party which got actually the funding. Now, but actually the thing is कि who has donated to whom? यानी ये तो पता चल गया कि the donors we got to know, the receivers we got to know, but we do not know कि which donor has given to which political party. ये नहीं पता चला है ना अभी clearly. Okay, so but yes, some political party voluntarily revealed. Like DMK is a political party from Tamil Nadu, the state of Tamil Nadu. It is having a government in Tamil Nadu. Similarly, NCP is Nationalist Congress Party from Maharashtra. JDS is Janata Dal Secular from Karnataka. Okay. NCP is the political party from Maharashtra. So some political parties, actually, they have revealed it in the public that look, from Future Gaming and Hotel, I have got 509 crore. It is an amount in crore. Okay. Then MEILs I have got 105 crore, India Cements 14 crore, Sun TV 10 crore. So they have clearly said NCP. So Bajaj Finserv has given 7.5 crore. Then Infina Infrastructure 5 crore, like that. So they have actually clearly written. Then JDS has written embassy group 22 crore, mega engineering construction 10 crore, like that. So these political parties have revealed it in the public. However, BJP and Congress, the two main topmost political party of India, has not revealed in the public that no, we have got from this company and all, like that. No. So most large recipient funding through electoral bond, including BJP, Congress, and even the Trinamool Congress. So these are the top three. No. BJP, Trinamool Congress, and Indian National Congress. These three are top three receiver of funds from electoral bond, right? So till now they have not revealed that they have got actually from which company they have got how much funding and all. Okay, so that is what you should be knowing it. तो ये लिखा हुआ है, तो that's just I have explained it. Only a handful मतलब क्या होता है? Small है ना, मतलब small amount में है ना. Only a handful of parties, and a few parties, you can say here, it is meaning few political parties have revealed in the public their electoral bonds donors identity. Like yes, you can see here it is, so DMK and CP or JDS ने reveal किया कि we have got this much from this actually company and all. So there are only few political parties which have done it. So now they are actually quoting it. The BJP has said actually that it's moved not to reveal the name of donors by citing rules framed under electoral bond. अब इतना detail नहीं जाना है, but just have an idea about it. So they have given their arguments that why they have not revealed it and all. Okay, let's move on further. On the first page, there was another article. Governor stalls reinduction of Pon Modi into Tamil Nadu cabinet. ठीक है, stalls मतलब क्या होता है? Stop. Stall मतलब stop करना या रोक लगा देना, है ना? Not allow के sense में. Reinduction of Mr. Pon Modi into Tamil Nadu cabinet. See, what happened was the Tamil Nadu minister, he was actually found guilty by the lower court and high court, but actually the Supreme Court stayed his conviction. So he was convicted by the lower by the high court and all, but the Supreme Court actually stayed the conviction. मतलब होता है ना, तो यहाँ लिखा होगा. And the Supreme Court on Monday, 11th March की news stayed the conviction and 3-year prison sentence of former Tamil Nadu minister in a disproportionate asset case. और उस टाइम पे मैंने बताया भी था कि disproportionate asset means the person's income or the person's wealth is much larger than the known source of income. That is called as disproportionate asset. Okay. So in that case, he was found guilty by the lower court, but in the Supreme Court, actually, the Supreme Court stayed the matter. Supreme Court has not acquitted him. The Supreme Court has just stayed the sentence. The conviction sentence has been stayed. So it means, and the article said that now he can get back the legislature. Means if he was an MLA or whatever it is, MLA MP, he can get the this back. And he got the MLA-ship back, but the governor said that I'm not going to add him in the Tamil Nadu cabinet as a minister. Why? Because he said that means according to the sources, into the stating that it would be against constitutional morality to do so. Why? Because that it only meant that the conviction, though existent, had been made non-operative and not set aside. मतलब ये है कि conviction को सिर्फ stay लगाया गया. The Supreme Court has only stayed the conviction and not set aside means the Supreme Court has not acquitted him. Acquit नहीं किया गया. He has not been proven innocent in the Supreme Court. Just the matter has been stayed and the Supreme Court will further hear the matter. बस रोक लगाया गया उस order पर, है ना? So that is what actually it is. Sources in the Raj Bhavan. Raj Bhavan means the governor office is called as Raj Bhavan. Told the Hindu on Sunday. Okay. Yes. Now, if you are watching this class, go in the description box. There is one-on-one counseling session. The link is given. So click on this link. You will get this Google form, and everyone should fill this Google form. You will get to know more about our courses. They will help you find out more about your preparation and all. Help you in preparation and all. The next is this a question. Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award has been recently given to S. Soumya, Aruna Sairam, Trichi Sankaran, T.M. Krishna. What is the right answer? This is actually given, recently it has been given for Carnatic music. Carnatic music, समझते हो? Carnatic actually is a place you will find it around Tamil Nadu. So Carnatic music is popular in South India, in Tamil Nadu region. So what is the right answer? कोई बता सकता है? The right answer is option D. TM Krishna is the right answer. Yes, Ramesh, you are right, है ना. आप देख सकते हो 2024 है ना. Vocalist है ना. So Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award for vocalist TM Krishna है ना. And he's a Carnatic vocalist and Magsaysay Award winner. है ना, लिखा ना. So he has won Magsaysay Award also. ठीक है. So Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award is the title awarded yearly to Carnatic musician by the Madras Music Academy. ठीक है. So just have an idea about it, है ना. Okay, so the right answer is D. अच्छा, इन तीनों को भी पहले मिला है. So earlier these three have also got it, but earlier. So this year the latest one is TM Krishna. So D is the right answer to this question. Yes, Ramesh, you are right. Okay, Kerala to move Supreme Court and President withholding bills. Withholding the bills मतलब क्या होता है? Withholding assent to the bill. है ना? Withholding मतलब not signing the bill actually. Or rejecting the bill, you can say. It's more perfect to say withholding assent to the bill means rejecting the bill. Now, why the Kerala government is, see, what happened was the Kerala government actually has said that when Kerala Legislative Assembly, let's say, passes the bill, it goes to the governor, and governor can give assent, governor can reject, send back, but there is one more proposal where governor can send it to president also. Okay, so basically the Kerala government is not happy that why the governor has sent it to the president and the president has not signed it. So they have moved the Supreme Court, and let's see what will happen. What will happen about it. So these are some of the bills, and Lokayukt bills, and then university law bills are there. Okay, so on 31st March at 11 a.m. in the morning, we'll be conducting a scholarship test. If you qualify it, you will get up to 90% off. So download our app, go to CLAT section, and there's a talk to our counselor button. Click here and you will get to know more about our courses. This is a 2025 course, 380 plus hours of live session, 300 plus recorded videos, etc. is there. If you have any query, call on this number. And this is a 2024 test series and all. Okay, so let's move on further. Now here the author is talking about many elections AI's dark dimension. Yes. Now I hope you are aware. Artificial intelligence is now considered as one of the disruptive technologies. So basically the author is talking about artificial intelligence use in election process. Okay. Now, I hope you all are aware. I mean, it's a very basic thing that artificial intelligence has a lot of benefit. In general terms also, if you are not talking only about election, but in general, a lot of benefits. You can generate image, text, image, video, and whatnot. For free or at a very small amount. But there are a lot of negatives associated with AIs. So one of the is deepfake. A video can be edited of some person and the person is not speaking that, but the person can say the video can be made or morphed in such a way as it appears the person is speaking a particular thing, but in reality that person has not spoken. Unki shakal badal dena na, something like that. Like what we call it as like image morphing hota na, video morphing can also be done. किसी और के चेहरा पे किसी और की शक्ल चिपका के बुलवा देना, like that something. Then there are a lot of other things also, है ना. It can very easily spread fake news and a deepfake वही fake news and all. अब इसी पर वो बात करें, especially in election process, है ना, the rapid development of AI models suggests that we are at an inflection point in the history of human progress. Inflection मतलब कि कोई चीज हम रास्ता बदलता है, जैसे रास्ता चल रहा है ना, एक बैक अगर रास्ता इधर टर्न कर गया, this is the inflection point. Why this is an inflection point? Because after the coming of artificial intelligence, a lot of things will get changed. है ना, a lot, बहुत सारी चीजें बदल जाएंगी, the election process and many other things might get changed and all. So the speed with which the development of newer skills is taking place suggests that day is not far off when generative AI will transform into artificial general intelligence which can mimic the capabilities of human being. Yes, AGI की वो बात कर रहे हैं. देखो generative AI मतलब क्या होगा? So generative AI like chat GPT is best example, है ना. GPT का full form ये होता है, this was asked in many exams, है ना, generative pre-trained transformer, right? Okay, this is called as one of the example of generative AI. So it can generate a new text, an image Now, in fact, this is a company made by OpenAI. Now, OpenAI has come up with Sora, which can generate a video also, in fact. So if you write a text, let's say you write ki, please give me a video where a person is driving a car inside a forest. So that they will generate a video and they'll give it to you. Although I think it is currently in a research stage and all. But these are some of the ideas. If it becomes, maybe in the next 6 months or 1 year, it will become actually a reality. People may start using it. So that's the idea of generative AI into artificial general intelligence, which can mimic matlab copy the human capabilities. The way human behaves, the machine or the artificial intelligence will behave in the same fashion. So let's say you have a robot who behaves exactly in a human fashion. हो सकता ना है कि जिस तरह से इंसान बिहेव करता है exactly वैसे रोबोट बिहेव करने लगे. Okay, these are actually the things. Such a situation could revolutionize our ideas about what to expect from machines. Breakthrough in the AI domain will bring about a new chapter in human existence, including the way people react to both facts and falsehood. Yes, of course, a lot of change will happen. Massive change is going to happen. लिखा ना उन्होंने inflection point है ये एक तरह से है ना. It will change the direction of the entire humankind है ना. The potential of AI is already clear. Many, such as Sam Altman, है ना. Sam Altman is actually the CEO of OpenAI. Believe that it is the most important technology. Hai na? AI protagonist further believes that AI is set to turbocharge and dramatically improve the standard of living of millions. And AI protagonist means those who support, hai na? Those who support the artificial intelligence. They say actually, or those that it will actually dramatically improve the lives of millions of people. Yes, it might happen. Yes, this is for example, let's say doctor shortage is there. Let's take an example. मान लीजिए कोई village है बिहार में, let's say. I'm just giving example, a state in Bihar, there's a village, and inside the village there is a doctor shortage, and no one is actually willing to go there. If the artificial intelligence become very successful, maybe the robot will be able to do operation. This is just, I mean, I'm guessing it, maybe in the future it might happen. कि जहाँ पे डॉक्टर की शॉर्टेज है वहाँ रोबोट भेज दिया गया, रोबोट ने ऑपरेशन कर दिया, because robot has actually all those technologies. Robot can understand artificial intelligence and all. So yes, it will change improve the lives of the billions of people. Yes, it might happen. Anna, it is however unclear as of now whether, as many doomsday sayers ever, whether AI would undermine human values and existence and all. देखो doomsday क्या होता है, जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं क़यामत, है ना? और actually this is a belief in Christianity, Judaism, Islam that there is a time when all the world, the entire universe will be destroyed, है ना? Will be destroyed. So that's, they call it as doomsday, है ना? So they say कि those who are actually they give the negative aspect of AI, or those who are critical of AI, they say that yes, it might undermine human values and could pose existential threat or risk. Maybe the human lives will be destroyed also. The negatives are so dangerous, and like deepfake, fake news, and maybe robots might be able to actually capture or actually, let's say, overpower us, something like that. Okay, so these are the other aspects the author is talking about. Okay, AI and the electoral landscape with 7-phase general election and all. अब देखो election की बात करें. I hope you are aware from 19th April till 1st June we'll be having elections and all. Political parties in the electorate cannot, however, afford to ignore the AI dimension and all. Okay. So now, even in the political, the elections also, artificial intelligence can be used and all. So these are some of the things the author is talking about. It can alter, yes, of course, the election can alter the fate of millions of people. है ना? बहुत सारे लोगों की किस्मत बदल जाती है अगर election का फैसला इधर का उधर हो गया. है ना? So of course, an artificial intelligence can play an important role. जैसे for example कोई leader है, okay. One leader can go at max at 2 or 3 places in one day. है ना? तो अब AI से बुलवा दिया गया, artificial intelligence actually gave the speech in something like that, AI के जरिए or something like that. So these are some of the things the author is talking about. And so we have AI models like ChatGPT. Gemini is there, जिसको earlier it was called as Bard. Gemini जो Google का है, ठीक है. ChatGPT मैंने बता दी, similarly Copilot, बहुत सारे और भी, जैसे Midjourney is there, है ना. Now Adobe ने बनाया Firefly नाम से, Adobe has made it, ठीक है. और भी बहुत सारा, nowadays a lot of artificial intelligence softwares are being developed and all. And so then he's saying a recently published few reports says that Indian supports authoritarianism. They like authoritarianism. Those employing AI could well have a field in such a value and all. अब इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना है, देखो जैसे हाँ ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, deep fake. Now I have told you that yes, deep fake actually is actually video morphing, जिसको कहेंगे, है ना? So changing the video, someone else is there in the video, but the video is edited in such a way so as to ensure that some other face, some other person's face is actually inserted, or that's the idea of deep fake. कि वो reality में वो video exist नहीं करता, या किसी और का video किसी और की शक्ल उसके मुंह पे डाल दिया गया, and it is done in such a way that people are not even able to recognize, है ना? So these are of course a very dangerous technologies, है ना? Tackling AI determinism, तो ही बता रहे, the use of AI model to produce realms of wrong information apart from disinformation, and disinformation यानी deliberate disinformation is deliberately spreading fake information, spreading false information. Okay, so these are the things actually can happen, है ना? Appearing of near realistic images, मतलब क्या है, इमेज ऐसा बनाता है कि आपको लगेगा कि रियल इमेज है. So sometimes artificial intelligence make image in such a way that you won't believe that it's a fake image. Okay, so these are the things, है ना? The potential of AI to disrupt the democracy is thus very considerable. Yes, it can be used by those who are in power to actually use AI in such a way so as to benefit them and all. So these are some of the things the author is talking about, है ना? तो ये बता रहे हैं artificial general intelligence and all. अब साइड में एक आर्टिकल थे, on the ballot election commission must ensure a free and fair democratic process. Yes, free and fair, है ना? है ना? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड होता है. So the free and fair election is actually the considered as the backbone of democracy, है ना? So that is what. तो फ्री एंड फेयर का सिंपल मतलब आप समझ रहे हो. फ्री मतलब देयर शुड नॉट बी एनी कोएर्जन, किसी पे जोर जबरदस्ती दबाव नहीं किया जाए. इफ अ पर्सन इज गोइंग टू वोट, ही शुड वोट, ही और शी शुड वोट अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज हर विल, नॉट बीइंग फोर्स्ड बाय समवन, है ना? फेयर मतलब है कि देयर शुड नॉट बी एनी अनफेयर प्रैक्टिस शुड नॉट बी अलाउड, or the practice which would favor one political party should not be allowed. It should be, there should be a level playing field where all the political parties, as far as fighting election is concerned, should be at the same pedestal, है ना? That's the idea about it, है ना? So the election will happen on 4 June, the result will be declared and all, है ना? Then one nation, one poll की बात हो रही है. Recently, a committee has been set up in this regard, and that has been headed by Ramnath Kovind, the head of this one nation, one election committee, ठीक है? And recently it actually submitted a report to the president of India. It said that simultaneous Lok Sabha, it supported the idea of simultaneous Lok Sabha and assembly polls. Now what is simultaneous polls, or what we call it as one nation, one election? Now इसमें होता ये कि जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल एवरी स्टेट, जैसे लास्ट ईयर वी हैव इलेक्शंस इन राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश, है ना, छत्तीसगढ़, लाइक दैट, तेलंगाना, एंड लास्ट ईयर हुआ था नागालैंड. Now this year also we have some in some states that we are having election. Now the idea of one nation, one election says that okay, there will be election in entire India for Lok Sabha, and at the same time there would be an election in every state as well for the chief ministers. So all these should happen at one time, and those who support the idea, they say that this will reduce the time, because if every year elections happen, it creates a lot of problem, development problem and all, ठीक है? इसका बहुत सारे नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट भी है, बिकॉज इफ देयर इज, लेट्स से the hung assembly happen in one state, then what about the others, how this state will be able to handle it? तो बहुत सारी चीजें, we are not going in that much detail because earlier we have discussed it, है ना? So these are the things the author is talking about, है ना? So election comes, yes, it is of course a very challenging task because India is a huge country. That election commission has to ensure that free and fair election process should happen and all, है ना? So that's the idea about it, है ना? ठीक है? The process of appointing of members, this we will discuss, remains controversial, है ना? तो अभी recently we have discussed it, that recently 2 election commissioners have been appointed by a committee headed by the prime minister, the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and the cabinet minister, है ना? तो इस पे भी criticism हुआ था because the judgment of Supreme Court recently was changed by the parliamentary bill, है ना? So ये सब भी we have discussed it and all. Now एक और article है, another article is talking about the Myanmar conflict is a regional problem. Okay, now so the author is talking about an incident on 9th March 2021 where army trucks pulled up in front of Myanmar's headquarters in Yangon, and soldiers proceeded to ransack and loot the office of independent media group, taking whatever they wanted and all. अब देखो, this is India, this is Myanmar, right? है ना? यहाँ पे एक जगह यांगोन है. Earlier it was the capital, now the capital is Naypyidaw, है ना? Now what happened was, I hope you are aware, on 1st February 2021, military coup happened, where actually democratic government was actually overthrown and the military came to power. I hope you are aware. So after that, what happened was, that is what the author is talking. Okay. So the author is saying that what happened was the soldiers attacked the independent media group. These are the things the author is talking about. Then the exodus of journalists. Exodus means mass movement. A lot of people actually, journalists, because it's a military rule, so of course journalists will be crushed. They will not be allowed to speak against the military government and all. So इसे ये सब बता रहे हैं कि a lot of refugees are also there and they are actually moving from here and there. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं कि मतलब जैसे when there are a lot of the civil war, the crisis, so they try to move from this country to their country and all. So they try to move to other places and all. Okay, and estimates suggest that nearly half of the population, actually almost 25% of the million people, are actually living in the poverty and also these are the things the author is talking about. Okay. The fact that Myanmar's independent media has been forced to maintain a presence in neighboring countries is further evident, and that is not maintained and all. अब इसमें इतना detail नहीं जाना है. These are the things I have already discussed. अब देखो एक ASEAN से related चीज है. You know what is ASEAN? देखो, this is there's a grouping. These countries have formed a grouping called as ASEAN, Association for Southeast Asian Nations. So Myanmar is also a part of it. So these 10 nations have decided to try to solve this problem. But still they are divided. The ASEAN nations are themselves divided on Myanmar crisis. However, in the 2026, Myanmar was supposed to actually head the ASEAN. So they were supposed to host the ASEAN summit, but now it will not be happening in ASEAN because of the military rule and all the civil war and different things. So these are the things the author is talking about. Despite the efforts, so ASEAN have done some efforts. However, ASEAN countries, however, the violence is not stopping and all. So these are the things they are talking about. The author is talking about. Okay, फिर side में एक article है bonded favors. So this is actually talking about electoral bonds and favor. देखो ये वाली चीज काफी न्यूज में थी because quid pro quo has been coming in the news again and again. So I'll explain this term, this English word. Quid pro का मतलब होता है कि I will help you, you will help me. In English, I will help you and you will help me in future, है ना. देखो एक कैसे कॉन्सेप्ट वर्क करता है. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल let's take some example, है ना. जैसे let's take for example, there's a person called as X, and this X person has donated to, let's say there's a political party, A, B, C party. Okay, this is a party which is fighting an election. So X person donates, let's take an example, 10 crore or 100 crore through electoral bond. It has donated. Now what happened after that? This party fought the election and won the election. This party came to power and made the, let's say, I'm talking about a state. Let's take an example, and it made a chief minister. Okay, so the chief minister from ABC party became a person from ABC party became the chief minister. Now, what this chief minister will do? This chief minister will give the contract to X. है ना. ओ अच्छा, आपने हमको डोनेशन दिया था, तो अब हम चीफ मिनिस्टर बन गए, तब हम आपको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देंगे. So this is actually called as, in English, we call it as quid pro quo. This is what we call it as. Let me write it. Quid pro quo. है ना. अब देखो इसमें है क्या? Why was electoral bond being cautioned? So the one of the reason was कि when X is giving 100 crore, if it is giving through electoral bond, people will not get to know. Because the X person's identity was concealed or hidden. So that is why the Supreme Court struck it down and all. So the main term ये quid pro quo कई बार news में आ रहा था, and that is why I've explained it. If you see this word, no need to get confused कि quid pro quo कितना डरावना सा word है. So nothing to worry. It means just I will help you, you will help me back. And that's the idea about it. That's the example. Okay, so that is why the Supreme Court made it unconstitutional and all. So these are the things. Yes, something for something. Yes, Astha Vasti, you are right. फिर एक ओपिनियन पेज आर्टिकल है टॉकिंग मिलिट्रीज continuing hold over Pakistan. So I hope you are aware recently the Pakistan elections happened and this is the result. देखो पाकिस्तान में दो जैसे like we have in parliament लोकसभा and राज्यसभा. So similar to that they have national assembly in Pakistan and Senate. Okay, so अब इस तरह समझ लो, Senate is very similar to Rajya Sabha in India and National Assembly is very similar to Lok Sabha in Pakistan. ठीक है ना, Lok Sabha in India. So here the election happened, है ना, जैसे Lok Sabha election अभी इंडिया में भी होने जा रहा है. So similar to that, the election happened of National Assembly in Pakistan. And 336 में आपको कितना चाहिए होगा, है ना? So you need 336, half mark क्रॉस करना है. So you need 168 plus 1, एक क्रॉस करो ना अभी तो, है ना? So 169 seats they require. So these three were the major political party. However, Imran Khan was not allowed to fight the election, so his candidates actually fought the elections independently. And after the result, this is PMLN, Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, and this is PPP, Pakistan's People's Party. So they made alliance and they formed the government. Okay, and the new prime minister is actually Shehbaz Sharif, his brother. Shehbaz Sharif, which is the brother of Nawaz Sharif. And Bilawal Bhutto's father, Asif Ali Zardari, is the president, the next president. So this is how they have actually decided to form the government alliance and all. So इसी की बात करें, है ना, who is Shehbaz Sharif, the next prime minister of Pakistan. So he is Shehbaz Sharif, है ना. So that is what, है ना. So there's an allegation, yes, that Pakistan's military influenced the election in such a way so as to benefit the candidate, the prime ministerial candidate. है ना, अभी मैंने बताया free and fair election, that the people's will should be followed. The main idea of democracy is that whenever the people vote, people should vote according to their will. There should not be any influence from military or anywhere else, है ना. So that's the idea. So electoral manipulation allegations have been put and all against, है ना. So rigging मतलब वही election frauds. These are the words used. Election frauds allegations are there. Military appears to have achieved its intended objectives. So yes, these things have been discussed, that yes, military influences the election in Pakistan and all. ठीक है. In fact, है ना. So यही सब बता रहे. So अब इसमें इतना डिटेल नहीं जाना. No major change in employment status for wages in 10 years. So एक कोई survey लोगों ने किया. So they are showing some of the survey that not much employment change happened and all. So in 10 years. तो इसको अब थोड़ा सा देख लेना. You know, no need to go in detail. However, the new election, how were the new election commissioners selected? इस पर भी मैंने discuss किया already. That there was a judgment of Supreme Court that came last year, है ना, which said that the select committee to appoint the election commissioners should be headed by the Prime Minister, then leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and Chief Justice of India should be there. However, actually, the Parliament passed a bill and it changed CGI to Cabinet Minister. And recently, 2 election commissioners have been appointed with this election, the new select committee, and they have recommended the name to the president, and the president has appointed it. Okay, so that is what. In fact, this has been challenged in the Supreme Court as well. The replacement of cabinet minister, the replacement of CGI by cabinet minister, it is pending in the Supreme Court. And a marathon operation by Navy IF led to pirate surrender. Yes, this is also important. Okay, देखो क्या हुआ कि Indian Navy actually has attacked or you can say there was an attempt to actually hijack the ships, but actually Indian Navy was quite successful in actually defeating them. तो यहाँ पर देखो क्या है ना. Here is India. This is Somalia. इसको हम लोग Horn of Africa भी कहते हैं. This is Africa continent. This region is called as Horn of Africa. Okay. Now this is Somalia. I hope you are aware Somalia is actually a very poor country. A lot of poverty issues are there, and it is also famous for pirates. You understand pirates? जैसे हम लोग हिंदी में कहते हैं ना समुद्री डाके, है ना. और let's say in English we can call it as the sea robbers, है ना. इस तरह कह सकते हो, है ना. समुद्री डाके कहते हैं. So actually the ship was there somewhere, Indian ship, and they tried to attack it and all in this region. Okay, now this location is very important because let's say अगर आपको यूरोप जाना है, let's say you want to go to Greece, the shortest route you can choose is from here, है ना. ऐसे ही जाओगे ना आप through Suez Canal. So here you will find the Suez Canal and all. Okay, ठीक है. So ये route जो है ना बहुत important है, और यहाँ पे कहीं पर they actually attack ships, है ना. So यूरोप की भी ships, कहीं की भी ship आती, so they attack there a lot of things, है ना. So anti-piracy operation was done, है ना. So these are the things being highlighted, and आप देख सकते हो. So in the last 40 hours, through concerted action, successfully cornered and coerced all 35 pirates to surrender and ensured safe evacuation of 17 crew members, है ना. So these are the things. ये कुछ photos हैं. It has been shared by a spokesperson of Navy. Okay, on the Twitter. So this is all about today's class. So on 24th March 6 we will be having a free session with Abhimanyu sir. Then this is a free session with Alpa ma'am. So please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and download the BYJU'S exam prep app. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.